Yo, what up, though, man? It's your boy. It's your boy Jo, man. It's the Jo Show unedited. Talking Browns all season, and the last game of the season. And I wanted to bring a guest on, man. He was on the show last year, and sir, please introduce yourself for the people.
Hey man, it's your boy Larry, man. Big Cho in the building, man. We talking Browns today.
Appreciate you, big brother.
You already know.
Appreciate you, my brother. Listen, we talking Browns. Like I said, we also watching this game as well, and Cincinnati just scored again to make it 31-0.
Yes.
We all know why, though. So, um, uh,
Third string.
yeah, although it's a boring game, it's a game nonetheless. But we getting ready for this second season, man. And
So,
my first question to you would be, as we wrap this year up, like what is your overall assessment of this team right now, man? Like how do you feel about this team moving forward?
special, man.
Mm,
Special team, man. Um, I feel good about us, man. I feel like if we get a couple guys back from an injury
yeah,
on the defensive side,
yeah.
um, that'll set us up real nice. We got Joe,
Joe.
you know, Joe the man right now. And the way he playing, I mean, I don't really feel like you gotta play elite. You gotta be able to make those plays when those plays is there. And I feel
Keep the
like Joe
train
is
on the tracks, man.
exactly. I feel like Joe is one of those QBs that's qualified.
Seen it all.
He's seen it all. He's able to dissect the defense, and I feel like if our offensive line can just keep him upright for him to be able to scan the field and do whatever it is that he do,
Yeah.
but the Browns will be in a good shape, man.
Yeah, I'm about right there with you, man. It's like this team is just special. It's different. I can't explain it. I don't know what it is, but I do know this is an opportunity for this team to do something that hasn't been done.
Right, right,
Like
right,
real talk, do something that they have never done.
right.
And I think we got the pieces with this squad right now today to do so. And I'm pumped. I'm excited, man. I can't put it in words.
Yeah, man. The excitement is what I would say um, as well, man. Like I said, you can feel it in the city, man. I think everybody's ready
Yeah,
to see what the Browns are gonna do. And it looks like we might be going to
yeah.
Houston.
It looks like it. It looks like it, man. Jacksonville ain't handling their business right now.
No, they not. But I remember I
Yeah,
told you. I
yeah.
told you.
You told me before
They
we shot this,
they
like
ain't look like they wanted to play,
don't
man.
look like they want to play, and I would have to agree at this point. It's like 5:40 left in the third. Yeah, and Jacksonville down 13-28. So
Yes.
yeah,
It ain't looking too good for
it
them.
looks like we're going to Houston, man.
Look like
Look
it,
at
man.
JoJo,
Look at Joe. Ready
cool
for a
Joe,
nap.
ready to go to sleep.
Joe
He ready to
Nappy.
call it a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, the
But
Browns are down 31-0. 3 minutes left in the third quarter against the Cincinnati Bengals.
yeah, them boys look cold over there, boy.
Yeah,
They ready to go in.
and this is a game that means absolutely nothing,
Absolutely.
and for the first time for good reason. So, you know,
First time in a long
first
time,
time in a long
too.
time. 2020 was cool for me, but it don't have this feel. Like this feels a little bit different than 2020, especially with the COVID and all that. It's just this year feels different.
Yeah, man. I definitely agree. I was gonna ask you that. I was wanted to see which season uh uh what did it feel like as far as 2020 to this year? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you said, with the COVID and fans not being in the stands,
Yeah,
it was kind of like I don't want to say an asterisk because it don't really take away from what the team did. And Baker had a
I mean
tremendous
he
season,
did,
but
he did.
I ain't seen no quarterback play like with Joe playing,
Yeah, and we
especially
talking about.
up under
Yeah,
Stefanski.
my bad, dog. Go ahead. Yeah,
No.
and we're talking about like no fans in the stands compared to noisy rock. Like that 2020 year, I just felt like it was up for grabs for anybody.
Right,
Like
right.
anybody had a chance to do what we did, and we were just fortunate enough that we were one of the teams to make a run like that.
Yeah.
Should have beat Kansas City, but you know, Higgins hold that ball instead of reaching it over.
Yeah.
You know, couple plays here and there. You know, when Mahomes went out, I was like, oh, it's over. And somehow, but that was in the past. I'm just trying to, you know, set it up for what we hear. So my difference of 2020 to now, like this team, this defense for one, totally better than 2020.
Definitely.
Like
definitely. The scheme,
total period.
the coach.
Yeah. So you put that in play, and then you got a competent quarterback that has, like I said, seen it all, done it all. Yeah, this year feels different, man.
Yeah, I mean, you could just tell. I mean, Jermaine, Joe got command of the offense, man. You could just tell the guys they really believe in Joe and what he's accomplished, and you know what he says in the huddle. It's just a different feel. You could tell by the way they play.
Yeah, you feed off of that because you know he's been there. Right. You know he's been in these situations. You know he won a ring. Yeah, Super Bowl MVP. I mean, and he didn't come in this situation with a cocky attitude.
Exactly.
He came in being thankful that y'all gave me a shot because I thought it was over.
Right.
You know, JoJo thought it was over.
Yeah, man. He was sitting at home like the rest of us.
Yeah, chilling. And got that call, came up and stepped right in, bro.
Balled out.
2 weeks. You know what I mean? 2 weeks being in the system.
Now, do you feel like is that an indictment on Deshaun? Because you know a lot of people were saying, "Yo, he's rusty," and just give him time. And you know, Joe was sitting at home scratching his ass,
man, throwing to his father in a spot. Like his father wasn't running routes; he was standing at a spot.
Right.
So, yeah, I believe that Kevin Stefanski, and hey, yo, if you're watching this, hit that like, hit the subscribe, ring that bell, leave your comments. It's your boy Jo. I got the Big Cho in here, man. We just talking Browns, man, as per usual. But I feel like Kevin wanted to ease Deshaun Watson into an offense that he's never played. Like as far as being up under the center, like Deshaun is a shotgun quarterback.
Exactly.
So when Joe comes in, not only does he have the under the center play action, you know, pass off of that, he's seen it all. He's a veteran. He's a leader. So it was just, I think that the plays that Kevin is calling now, he's trusting that he's going to make the right play 9 out of 10. Yeah, he might throw a pick or two, but he's consistently making the big plays when they call, because you only get a shot at so many big plays.
Right.
And he's been taking advantage of it.
Right. And I feel like that's another difference in 2020. I feel like with Baker, Stefanski didn't trust Baker to make certain throws. Even though, like I said, Baker had a tremendous season, but you could just tell the trust that Stefanski have in Flacco to make the plays that need to be made when they need to be made.
Yeah. It's a fact. I mean, like Kevin looks calmer. Like he looks more cooler as he's calling plays. Like he don't have that stress look on his face like that.
Yeah. You look at some of the plays he called and you be like, damn, that really works.
Yeah. All right, Kevin Stefanski. Right. I like to call him.
And you know, I ain't been a big Stefanski fan.
Me neither.
Like I don't really care for his play calling. But he got a quarterback that know it all, seen it all, and fits his scheme. Yep. And man,
he's proven that he's not that bad.
No, they taking off.
I've laid off of Kevin for the last 6-7 weeks, to be honest. Like
me too.
I mean, because now I have to really start taking into accountability how many players you continue to lose. Like in the last 4 or 5 weeks before this last game, like it was just bodies after bodies after bodies.
It was dropping.
And I call them the next man ups. Mm-hmm. Like they just continue to make that word or that saying true. The next man up. Like
definitely the mentality of the defense, man. Um, I mean, they got guys out shit that I ain't even know that was out.
Man,
But I mean, you can't tell.
you can't tell, man.
They
No drop off like wait.
no, definitely consistency on the defense, man. Definitely.
Yeah. Jim Schwartz, let me ask you a question. So he's playing well, right? I mean, he's coaching lights out.
Yeah.
He got this defense number one just about in all categories.
Right.
So what happens if a team say, "Hey, yo, Jim, we want a head coaching job"? Because Jim already said he's open to that because who wouldn't want to have a head coaching job? Especially he wants to do it over again.
Right.
Because he was Detroit. He was in Detroit.
Yeah.
So what happens to the defense if Jim leaves? Well, maybe not that question, but like, how can you keep the same consistency with the defense if we lose like a Jim Schwartz?
If I'm Andrew Berry or whoever it is that's going out to get the next defensive coordinators, let's just say Jim Schwartz leaves.
Mm-hmm.
They got to come in with the same mentality that Schwartz had. I need you to run the same similar defense. I need you to put the same players in the positions to succeed. And if you ain't coming to do that, you ain't coming to Cleveland, period. Yeah. Like, that's just what that is, man.
Because honestly, that scares me. I'm like, well, you know, people, it's going to be a lot of head coaching jobs out here. Yeah. There's about to be a lot of head coaches out there today. So, and you look at what he's done, and he was a head coach before, and he had a good season with I think it was Stafford in Detroit.
Was it Stafford?
I think he had a good year with Stafford. They were like 11-5 or something. Mm-hmm. And then they dropped off and he was out. He's been a defensive coordinator ever since. And I believe he won one with Philly. And he can possibly bring one here. Yeah. But do he want that workload? I mean, you can say what you want to say in front of the camera, but do you really want that head coaching workload? You see how we kill Kevin every other day. We killing Kevin.
It all depends, though. You know, it always come down to the money. You know,
of course.
And I mean, we'll just see what's on the table for him, man. I mean, if he take it, you know, congratulations. He another one I like.
The
line.
The line coach. Yeah.
He another. He. I mean the Browns got a good staff, man.
Period.
All around the board.
All around the board, man. I give Andrew his credit.
Man.
Yeah.
They really put this together.
Jimmy, they staying out the way.
Right.
So yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Very smart. Yeah, all man. Right. Let football people do the football thing.
Yeah, let them do football. You write the checks.
I think over the years he didn't learn that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Good for him. Callahan.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely got that offensive line bought in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Every last one of them. Whoever comes in, step up, next player. I mean, you can see a drop off, but for the most part, Joe hasn't been sacked like that. I don't know. I don't know. Joe probably been sacked like 2-3 times since he
it ain't been much though. It ain't been much.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't know. So let me ask you this though.
Yep.
Sunday's over with. Matchups are set. We go to Houston. What is your overall outcome or chances that the Browns can move on to the divisional round?
Man, I'm confident, man. Especially, I mean, like I said, if we go to Houston, I mean, we didn't play CJ last time, and CJ playing tremendous.
Yeah, he's different.
A hell of a rookie season, man.
Yeah.
But man, I got Joe Flacco, man.
Yeah.
And the Browns, to me, is just an overall better team. And we coming out with that dub, man. It ain't no different. I just feel like right now, man, you know, and going into the playoffs, certain teams, they peak, and certain teams, they just hit that stride at the right time. And I feel like the Browns is on that stride.
Yep.
and man, they got a week to prepare.
Yeah.
Players getting healthy.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I feel like Houston, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a task just because they'll be at home, they'll have that energy, but I
Yeah.
think the Browns will be bringing that same energy back to them, and man,
Yeah.
it should be a good one. It should be a good one, but I think the Browns will overall come out with the victory, man,
Okay.
convincingly.
Yeah.
Too.
I totally agree. I feel like at this point they understand what they are on an offense. And when you can have some type of understanding of what you are at this point as an offense, it gives the defense the confidence to know that even if Joe throw a pick, we gonna give him the ball back because we know the next time he goes out there, we getting six.
Right.
Like the field goal kicking team has been kicking extra points more than field goals since Joe has stepped into the building.
That's a fact.
Dustin Hopkins got hurt trying to catch someone he wasn't going to catch. So it wasn't like he was kicking a field goal and got injured.
Right.
He was chasing somebody off a kickoff because we had just scored a touchdown. The offense has been able to score touchdowns. And going into Houston, like you said, I think it's going to be rowdy and, it's playoff football. But
Right.
at the end of the day, when you're playing 4 quarters, the better teams, they just find ways to win later on in the games. And like you said, I believe the Browns are just a better team. It's a better team than Houston.
Yeah, man. I think I really feel like that's what it come down to, man. And like I said earlier, if our offensive line can keep Joe upright, man, I don't really see why you won't see Joe throw for another 350.
Yeah.
A couple touchdowns, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I said, convincingly, I don't see it being a problem, man. Um, like I said, a little crowd ruckus, but you got a quarterback that's seen it all, so he
Yeah,
won't be
seen it
rattled by going
all.
to Houston and playing in front of that crowd or that defense.
So let me ask you this. Was you nervous about the resting of the players on offense as far as slowing the momentum of the offense and what it was doing, still kind of getting acclimated with Joe, even though it don't look like it? But, a lot of people was kind of nervous about resting the starters because it might take away from how the offense been rolling. Like what was your take on it?
Yeah, man, I kind of felt like I was like, hell, rest them,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? Get them ready for the playoffs, man. We don't have time
Yeah.
for more guys to get injured, man. We want to go in this thing as healthy as possible. And so I was all for the rest, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, like I said, we can get some players back.
I
And
know. What's up? I
you know
need
what
to
I'm
know something
saying?
about Delpit.
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah,
Talk
that's
to
what
me.
I need to know. I need to know what's going on with Delpit. But you know what I'm saying, to give Denzel and Newsome, Emerson some
Yeah.
rest. I think Juan, he needed
Yeah, he
rest.
needed it.
Miles didn't need to play. He should be the
Yeah.
defensive player of the year.
Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, Smith.
Zadarius
So
Smith
yeah,
didn't need to play.
and we just seen not too long ago
Harris.
Shelby
Yeah.
Harris got hurt. So, you know what I'm saying? He's a key part to our defense. So it's like, you know, eh, we didn't need to take those chances. Cincinnati wasn't playing for nothing, and neither were we. So rest them. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll be more motivated and you know what I'm saying, ready to go come next week instead of going through a game like this where
Yeah.
somebody could have gotten nicked up or something like that. So
Especially when you playing a team that got nothing to play
nothing
for.
to play for.
They out there on some other shit sometimes.
Jacksonville down 8.
Okay, Jacksonville down 8. They just scored. 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter here. So the fourth just getting started.
All right.
3rd and 7 here. Then we got the Browns here looking at 3rd and 19. Jeff Drizzy, he looks horrible. Like, I don't understand. PJ should be flipping over tables. Dog.
Pajama pants.
You feel me?
Should be mad.
They got Kareem Hunt in here. Why?
Wow.
Why?
Right.
What for?
Yeah, what is that about?
What was that for? In the fourth quarter, you decide to put Kareem Hunt in and throw a swing.
No.
Don't do that. We don't need that.
Get out of there,
Like,
Ring. Get out of there. Get out of there.
what is going on here, man?
We're not
But yeah, the
doing
Browns is
that.
down 31-0, fourth quarter, 13 minutes left. It's 4th and 15, so the Browns is punting. Bjorkes is getting his workout in today,
Good to see him.
which is good to see. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
much needed because changing the field position. Watch this. All right, know anybody change the field position? Kaboom!
Right.
Yeah, there's something about it. Like he knows how to just do it. Pin him inside the 20 all the time.
Yeah,
So
man. All three phases, man. We gotta have it, man.
That special team gave up that one
Yeah.
return.
Yeah. But I think we should be fine, man. I think we should be fine.
I do too. I definitely see us advancing to the divisional round.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, you can call it arrogance, you can call it whatever you want to call it. I mean, the Browns has been in a situation where we haven't been able to be arrogant.
Right.
So I'm taking advantage of it. Like,
exactly.
yeah, this team right here is special, bro. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man.
I mean, everybody else, they toot their horn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As much as possible.
It's our time.
It's our time, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you thinking about next week, man? I'm excited, man. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Depending, like I said, now I'm waiting to see what day we play on. You know what I'm saying?
That's important. For some reason, it's just important. I don't know why.
Tell you right now, if I gotta work,
I second that.
You won't see.
Yeah, he won't.
Cause I ain't going.
Won't see this guy.
I'll be watching the Browns.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
I'm leaning towards Saturday night, like Saturday evening. I think that's going to be the matchup.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I mean, depending upon what Jacksonville and them boys trying to do late in the game, they just got another pick, or that was the pick they got to get them close.
Might do a pick.
I don't know what's going on here. Trying to do too much, man. Trying to pay attention to the Browns in this. I think that was a pick.
Yeah, threw a pick.
He just threw a pick. There's 12 minutes left. Jacksonville got the ball down 8.
Yeah, I feel like you know what I'm saying, Houston would be a more attractive team to play. Yeah. So that'll probably be like a prime time. I don't really think they feel like that about Jacksonville. They might give us like the Saturday 4:30.
But if for some reason Jacksonville pulls this off, what is your thoughts on Jacksonville? Because it's possible.
I mean, Trevor, man, he ain't really impressing me right now, and he ain't impressed me when he came to Cleveland and we played him. You know what I'm saying? At all. So, I mean, you know, if we got to go to Jacksonville, I think we'll take care of our business. It'll be more convincing than maybe the Houston game, if you ask me. I really don't give a damn who we play. Honestly, one of the South teams, they gonna get they gonna get whooped on. And you know, we're gonna put the rest of the league. I mean, they on notice. But,
you already know.
Definitely gonna put them on notice.
But for sure.
Yeah.
This team is destined to do something special, man.
Yeah, I like I said, I could feel it, man. This don't feel like this don't feel like 2020, and this don't feel like no other year.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Because 2020, we played the same team, and we had to beat them to get in.
Right.
This year, we know we in.
Right.
Like we're literally talking over the game.
Right.
Because we're getting ready for next week.
Ready for next
week. This game meant something, wouldn't be saying a damn thing right now. I'll be trying to root him on a victory. Right. But so yeah, it's just that knowing that we took care of our business with everything we've been through and punched our ticket with a game to chill. Normally we can't even get a quarter to chill. Right. We got a whole 4 quarters of chilling.
Right.
Of just watching the game however you chose to watch this. And if you chose to watch the JL Show unedited, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that bell. You feel me? Leave your comments. Yeah, it's just a different feel right now because we're able to just chill and watch the game and get ready for next week.
Right.
So if it's Jacksonville, for me, I feel the same thing. Trevor is making it interesting against a Tennessee Titan team, which again, they're an NFL team, so I take nothing from no team.
Right.
But they're 5-11. And they're 5-11 for a reason. And Jacksonville just scored. And there's a flag on the play. And it might be on Tennessee.
Look like it might be on Jacksonville the way they point.
It's on Jacksonville.
Coming back.
Yeah, but I can care less. Jacksonville, Indianapolis, didn't care who it was.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm ready, man. I'm excited to see that Miami Buffalo tonight. But after that, man, give me the schedule. Let me know where the Browns gonna be at, man. Let's get ready to roll.
Yeah,
man.
let me know what I got to do, man.
Yeah, it's playoff time.
It's playoff time,
man. It's time. All the playing is done. Let's get ready to roll.
This was cute and all, but it's time to get serious, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. As always, y'all got to know that this is the JO Show Unedited, and that we are talking Browns all season. I chose to do it a little different. Like I said, I brought someone with me that was on with me last year, and it was a different conversation when we talk Browns. So I always have good conversation and good content when I get with them. So again, Cho, I appreciate you.
For sure.
I really appreciate you for coming on for me. I switched it up. We changed the location. This is what it is, man. I just want people to be comfortable when they're on the show. I want y'all to understand that this is raw, uncut, right to now, hence the name, the JO Show Unedited. So I'm going to keep pushing, keep going, and we're getting ready for the second season, the playoffs. At one point I was saying it looks like we're going to Houston, but now the Jacksonville Jaguars is making it interesting.
They turning the tide.
So the next time you hear from me, we'll know everything. You know what I mean? You got anything you want to say before you get out of here, dog?
No, man. Just thanks for the opportunity, man.
No doubt.
I love when we get together and we get to talking Browns, man.
Appreciate it.
This is a special time of the year,
man. It is.
And like I said, man, we get ready for that second season. I'm excited about it. I'm definitely ready to roll. And yeah, man, we gonna jump in this roller coaster, man, and we gonna ride.
We gonna ride it all the way out, man.
We gonna ride it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, listen, again, it's the JL Show, the JL Show Unedited. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that bell. We talking Browns all season. I appreciate everybody that watches. I appreciate all my subscribers, all those to take the time out to view it. This shit ain't easy. And I appreciate all the support, man. We're gonna keep it pushing. Peace.
Peace.
It should be acting stupid. It won't even let me leave. The content is so good, y'all. It won't even let me leave. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to do an old school style to get up out of here. You feel me?